there, Ulti Zeta here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Hollow Knight Silksong. In the last episode, we got cursed and then uncursed ourselves after suffering a whole lot. In this episode, we are headed up this way. Ow. Excuse me, I didn't see there was evil there. So yeah, we're just heading up this way. This is mostly just going to be an exploration episode, honestly. Really? Just for a Silk Eater? Okay. I'm gonna start whacking every wall I see. Alright. Huh? I saw the masks light up with this new crest, but... I think the way it works is that there's an attack. I think I kind of hate that. This crest might suck, actually. I'm probably gonna change it as soon as I get another bench, because... Yeah, I would rather just have regular healing. You weren't trapped! Well, found my way to that guy, eventually. That's good. Found that flea. Guy's still alive, right? Nope, I killed him. Okay. Oh no, it's this guy who's still alive. Nope, never mind. I'm just misremembering everything. Okay, let's get this crest off. I don't like the way it heals. That's pretty much a guaranteed no thank you. Back to Reaper, thank you very much. I will move on. I can take off the weighted belt, though, and put... magnet, sure. That'll be fine by me. You know what? Why not? I've been using this one a lot. Sorry, I thought I was at a bench. Why not? Alright. I don't think I can afford this, can I? No. Need about 500. Okay. There's stuff I can do in Sinner's Road. However, I want to do one other thing. Because here's one thing that, my philosophy with this game going forward, because now I'm doing exploration stuff. I'm going to just kind of like... I'm moving on to do exploration stuff. But, you know, I have been getting very frustrated about a lot of things thus far. So the philosophy I have is, going forward, I'm going to try to clean out an area as best as I can, as efficiently as I can, as expectantly as I can. And when I do so, I'm going to be like, okay, yeah. I think I'm done. I think I've gotten everything that I can find. And when I do that, then I'm going to be like, oh, let me look at a map and see if I actually did get everything. There's a reason why I'm back here at Mount Faye. Yeah, okay. Looking at everything. Okay. I don't have the map open because I think legitimately having the map open makes my Elgato software act up. So I can't see everything immediately. However, I do remember at least a couple of things that I just definitely blatantly missed. So we have to once again climb up all the way up here, and while I didn't have to do this immediately, it was like, this area was on my mind. So, doesn't hurt to just come back here while it's fresh in my memory and all, you know? Okay, so I'm at the shortcut area now. Doesn't matter too much because I want to go back down to the bench anyway. So we're just basically going the whole long way. That's not fair. That's rude, in fact. So... in one of these long rooms, there's like a thing in the ceiling. So that's what I'm looking for right now. Okay, it's not there. I don't know, I don't have to worry about cold anymore, so I can just go forward as much with this as I can. Doesn't seem like it was in this room. Okay, I think it's in the other room then, by the shortcut. I still want to come to the bench anyway. Apparently, yep. Like, okay, it's more beat up now. I did not see this at all. I'm really gonna need to like just start hitting everything and everything. Absolutely, because I'm just incapable of finding some of these hidden walls apparently. I thought I was doing pretty good. It's not like I don't know Hollow Knight things hide things behind walls. I don't know. You don't remember what was down here? Memory crystal. Huh. What this sounds like is Thorns of Agony meets these things. It sounds like you get hit and it lays a trap that will then explode. Which is interesting. No, honestly, I'm glad I came over through there when I didn't have to worry about anything. Okay. Yeah, I think the other thing for me is I'm, like, sometimes really relying on the fact that the map shows things. So, like, there's this idea sometimes where it's like, the map doesn't show something, like, don't trust that at its word. I guess. Stop trusting the maps at their word. Hit every fucking wall. Okay. I'm gonna be paranoid now. Alright. So, next stop on this revisiting tour. See, this is the thing that I kind of like, though. It's like, I did explore this area. It wasn't like I didn't thoroughly explore it. And this is kind of like the first... It's kind of like also a good lesson to have this. Because, like, this is the first area of all of this stuff, you know? This is the first area of having to deal with all of this. Of this, like, philosophy of, like... Yeah, I'm gonna... go through an area, feel like I did everything. Like, I even said at the end of this, I was like, I'm satisfied with my results here. I think I explored everything. Like, I said something along those lines. Oh, I'm making my way to the map maker. I didn't really mean to do that. Okay, so after this jump through this should be a thing in the ceiling. Kinda didn't remember what this room was. You know what? I'm just gonna go the other way. The problem with me is, for me, is that, like, I spent so much time using this, like, regain momentum, that I'm not very used to not doing that. So, suddenly having to, like, readjust, like, how I'm doing some of these rooms is like, oh god, I can't maintain my thing because, oh my god, I'm now... instead of hovering, and now I double jump, and that just throws everything off. But it's easy enough to come back this way. Ow! That is the only bench in this area. So. I should heal. Although, I did see on the map that apparently it's not the only bench in this area. So I'm kind of confused by that. I saw a couple elders on the map, so I'm like, well, where did those come from? I'm gonna... Now I can kind of, like, you know, more thoroughly examine this area. I'm quite curious. Where are these other benches on this path? Because there was one, like, right above, like, the... checkpoint. My tone just shifted. And you might be wondering why, and it's because I think I know why I miss things. The same reason I'm missing everything else! Yeah, if I do this correctly... No wonder. That one wasn't even that hidden! I was just like, oh, I need to go up, keep going. Jesus Christ. Fucking... I don't need to go up anyway, forgot that I'm trying to go this way. Tunnel vision on the idea of the stupid bench. No wonder why I was having so much problems there. Honestly, the fact that I even made it to the next one was kind of impressive. I skipped a bench, essentially. Alright, well... this room. Somewhere in this room. I think it's up there, but I don't think I understand how? If I could do a double jump out of that... I need, like, another jump or something. Or, like, another enemy or something to chase me, anything. It was definitely in this room, though. I remembered that there's a thing, like, just above here. confused now. Anything else on this map? I hope Elgato doesn't explode on me if I open this. Yeah, it just says secret room there. Well, coming over here is still useful because there's apparently a secret up here that's just not even a breakable wall, it's just a thing. But also there's spikes over there. It's okay, it was an intentional shortcut. Okay. So there was a lost flea over there. Got that guy. I don't understand. Is there something I'm missing about this room? It's definitely up there, but like there's no platform, there's no nothing. I'm almost positive there's not a triple jump in this game. So how do I get up there? There's something on the map here. I don't understand, I don't get it. I will move on with my life, I guess? I don't really want to. But I kind of think I have to? There's still more to do here. Mainly in this room, apparently. There's less stuff to do here. Although apparently I did miss another bench near the top. But evidently there's something over here. And I'm not sure where. Like, essentially on the map, it's like right in the center here, right in the middle. I'm gonna go for this supposed bench. Near the top. Not what I was supposed to do. Look, I don't exactly remember everything. It's not up there. No, this is the wrong direction. Okay, so here's where I got the thing. Apparently right underneath here is another bench. Okay. Not crazy hard to find. I don't think I went that way at all. Okay, so there's more benches in this area. That's good to know. Very good to know. Very good to have. Alright, so apparently if I just drop down, there's like 4 things? I don't understand. I go over here, and this thing, on the map, it's literally like just dropped down right from this hole. This thing? Okay. Here's what I think is going on. There is one thing I know about this game. Another thing that I do know about this game. And that is a simple fact. I am bad at this game. But also, you know how it's like, there's another ending to the game, and it's like, okay, so we fought Grandmother Silk or whatever, and she's basically like the Hollow Knight of this game. Like, the boss, the Hollow Knight, she's the boss, she's the supposed boss, and then there's a Radiance later, where it's like, you do prerequisites, requirements to get true ending or whatever. And you do that, and then that unlocks stuff for you. I'm thinking about where I want to go, and I don't actually want to go here. I want to go back up here. Here's the thing. Unlike... I found this out because of Twisted Bud. I found this out because of Twisted Bud. But, like... this other ending, the true ending of the game, it's not like Hollow Knight to Radiance, where it's just, oh, you add a new boss fight. No, what actually happens, as far as I can tell, is that, like, I saw a glimpse of, like, the entire map of the game. I don't really fully understand the entire map of the game. I was mentioning having a map just now while looking at the other place, and I haven't really, like, looked too deeply into it. So I kind of know, like, the general gist of, like, where to go for some areas, like I'm doing right now. Like, there's an area here and it goes over this way and does that and goes back into that way and then does that and whatever. Yada yada, so on and so forth. So I've seen, like, a big general overview of the map. Like, I mentioned how I know there's an area over here at some point. And stuff like that. There's no more after this. There's no more after the cradle. The cradle is the very top. But there's an Act 3 to this game that only unlocks upon true ending prerequisites. doing the prerequisites for the true ending unlocks in Act 3. I don't know what it is, but I have to imagine that it has something to do with re-exploring areas, kind of like an Infected Crossroads type of deal, would be my guess, where, like, areas change? Because that's the only thing I can really understand for why it's like, hey, there are things in this place, and it's like, I go there, and there's literally nothing, and I can't do anything, and there's no indication of anything possible, so I'm like, huh, maybe the map that I'm using is pointing me towards Area 3, or Act 3 stuff as well, and there's no indication of that, so I'm just... Maybe my plan of, like, looking at maps is not actually going to be useful until I actually hit that point. I don't know. Point is... That's my best guess for what's going on, and otherwise I'm just going to explore other things. I'm just going to move on. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not going to let myself be too frustrated. I will move on with my life. So, we're in a new area now. A new area of the Citadel. I think this is the last area of the Citadel that I haven't explored. It's an area you can only get to with the double jump, so... Hooray! Although you might be able to get here if you, like, are, like, able to lure one of those, like, really annoying tacky guys. Main reason why I want to do this, though, is because, like, I think this loops around back to Bilewater, eventually. And it's also, like, a big old area, so it's, like... This is kind of like the area of the game that, like, I've been exploring, and I kind of want to get it out of the way. So I'll come and do this. Big old rhino beetle over there. This thing takes so many hits, can only be hit from the back, and does 2 damage. Lovely. Good thing that there's a bench right here, huh? I might just ignore this thing. It's funny to compare it to, like, these other enemies that are like, look at all these early game enemies, I'm actually killing things efficiently and effectively. And then that guy shows up and is like, by the way, fuck you. This reminds me, don't I have, like, a guy to kill? Would you stop that? Thank you, little buggy. Beast Shard. Okay. Sure. I don't know if I would consider that particularly worth it, but hey, at least I killed the guy. How many do I have to kill for the 100th journal mark on that? 1 more. I can probably do that. If it doesn't respawn, then there's probably just 1 other somewhere. Alright. Interesting. I don't have a map yet. Map would be pretty nice to have. This is such a weird, eclectic mix of, like, enemies from earlier regions and then suddenly really hard shit. My favorite guys. I can do this, I suppose. Okay, this is much easier when I have, like, a little bit of, like, vertical space. It was mainly when I didn't have that it was a bit of a problem. I don't know where I'm going. It would be nice if I found the map to this place, but I don't know where it is. Here it is. No, it isn't. Verdanian environment exceeded. Destined to forget. Okay. That's it? This lore? All that was just for lore? I mean, lore is neat. They're like neglecting parts of the world. But yeah, that was a lot of annoying enemies for nothing, for no actual like tangible reward. Yay. Ah! Big version. Not very excited about that. I've got a bad feeling. And these walls breakable. I'm not seeing anything. I don't think I like the fact that I'm being given free silk and that the music is stopped and everything. I, in fact, think that I'm about to run into a boss fight. Man, I'm glad I just, like, stopped running at the absolute perfect time there. I'm glad these aren't doing multiple hits of damage. Okay, so what do I do here? I do one lance. Fucking... I hate this. I can come back here. Just annoyed. Maybe this will be the one time I do it. Didn't think I would, like, get dragged into the spikes. Okay. Oh, this guy's gone now. Interesting. So there's, like, one more in the game, probably. Excuse me, where's my cocoon? That's so rude to put it there! Do the thing or else, asshole! Well, hi. I like my cogwork bugs. They're like robot Grimchilds. Wait, am I? Yeah, okay, I just did a big loop around. Okay, so does that mean I could have gone that way the entire time, or was that like a one-way entrance there? I don't know. I got the 100 mark for that, for those big guys. So that's nice. I guess that's everything here. Where did my bug go? He just disintegrated. Well, okay, we're here in a place and doing a thing. I've been recording for about 40 minutes, so I would say that this is a good place to end. So next time on Let's Play Hollow Knight Silksong, we're going to keep exploring this area. See you then!